bachelor's degree right there.
That was like Fred Hampton.
All right, so amongst the swell of shit that's happening in the world right now, with the Trump administration, with SNAP benefits, all this shit, you know, G.O.D., man, you know what I'm saying? This is a Christian, you know what I'm saying, country, you know what I'm saying, as Trump's going to war in Nigeria. Right. So G.O.D., man, and G.O.D. decided, you know what I'm saying, f all that bullshit. We gonna send a hurricane to y'all families, places, just cause.
And we gonna call it Melissa, too.
I was gonna say, and we gonna call it Melissa. Mind you, it ain't gonna be a regular hurricane. No. It's gonna be the craziest hurricane
you've ever experienced
in the last like 100 years. Damn.
I saw someone on the plane like going past it, and it was the craziest shit.
I know what you're talking about. I think that was AI though. With the lightning, well, niggas was like,
no, it wasn't lightning. No, it was just like
different.
Yeah, it was crazy.
When they were flying inside the wall.
Yeah,
of it. That was the. They had actual
they had to go into
the weather.
Yeah, it was insane.
Damn, I have to put a picture.
Real shit. To get real. First of all, Jesus Christ, this shit was. I didn't even know how bad this fucking hurricane.
Bro, that shit is ridiculous.
It is like really bad. It's actually surprising to me, and it leads into the conversation, but it's actually surprising to me how little I think people are talking about this hurricane. But now, granted, there is a lot of shit happening in the world.
There's a million.
There's a million things, and I get it. We all tired, but as a Jamaican, and as people, and obviously we have a lot of family in Jamaica, bro. This shit was like crazy for me to even like see, bro. Like. For starters, right? So it hit Jamaica, I believe, like a day and a half ago, 2 days ago.
October 28th, made landfall as a Category 5 hurricane with 185 mile per hour winds.
Crazy. 185 mile per hour winds. They said in some places it touched, I'm pretty sure, like the what they call it, like you know how the wind, like, low altitude. They said in some places it was like 235 miles per hour in low altitude regions.
That's like not even
that's ridiculous.
You don't
survive that.
No one survived that shit.
No infrastructure survives that, and I'm gonna get to that point. Not only was it because I think niggas have this like, I don't know, maybe I don't know how like. And I'm American, right? But I don't know how Americans view like Jamaican shit like that. But like, I think niggas think it was just like, it's a bunch of teepees or it's a bunch of like thatch houses. No,
these are
concrete
buildings.
Structures. They said
getting ripped apart
like fucking paper. That's
insane,
how nothing.
Bro, when you have shit like that, how can anything survive?
They said not only they said 19 people confirmed dead. So condolences to all of those people, of course. 19 people confirmed dead. They said the residents were saying it was the most wicked things they ever seen and experienced. Like, ever.
I'm seeing reporting right now. It says the death toll has now topped 50. When you count Cuba and Haiti.
Oh, yeah.
It's like 30 people that died in
Haiti.
When it touched down in Cuba, it was a Category 3. So like, and then it went through the Bahamas and the Bermuda. So the entirety of like the Caribbean got ravaged pretty much by. We're up to 50.
They said 70% of the island. So it touched down in, I'm pretty sure it touched down in Black River, which is like a coastal area like southwest of Jamaica. It's like, it went, well, not good, because it's still, everywhere in Jamaica, the whole island got rain and got fucked up, basically. But the worst parts weren't in like Kingston area. That's what, like where our family is, right? So that's why I was saying the good part in that regard, right? Black River though, and like Saint Elizabeth Parish and all of those places got fucked. Like it's like they said 70% of the island don't even got electricity still.
For those of y'all who don't know how Jamaica's layout is, the states in Jamaica are parishes. And Lucy is the parish that that my mom was from. At least our family they heard about at least a couple deaths from
which
Lucy.
Is like it's like east. It's like compared to where the hurricane is east.
Do you have family there?
Yeah, where? Where the hurricane?
No, in Lucy.
Yeah,
Lucy. Yeah.
My OG said that it was like, I think a couple of her cousins. No, not cousins. It was like a couple people in her family. Like her houses are being like ripped apart. And shit. It was like 2 floor levels flooded and shit. Like it was.
My family, we
bad,
have like
bro.
obviously we have a group chat and shit. So we were talking in the group chat, and it was like, one, her messages wasn't even coming through.
Yeah,
like they
all the
weren't
power
coming
gone.
through
All the
until
grid
late.
came through.
Yeah,
all the grid
until late.
got
And
gone.
then like they were showing us like, cause they have a lot of zinc roofs in Jamaica, and the zinc roofs were being fucking ripped off the fucking houses. Everything's flooded. The mudslides are like that's been one of a massive thing is how much mud has kicked up.
I was gonna say, because you said the other day you were talking about the mountains, because Jamaica has mountains, and that's the trade-off, is that because the mountains were there, it kind of interrupted the strength of the hurricane.
Yeah, it actually knocked it down 2 categories.
But when it dumped all that rain, they came flying down the mountains.
Yes.
So there's been mudslides. There's been and the flooding was even like harder because of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
like-
They said it's the craziest like hurricane that's hit at least in modern history of Jamaica, probably since the 80s.
Yeah.
Even seeing like the videos that were out, it's like been ridiculous.
Devastating.
Like, you'll see kind of like the humor in it. Like I remember JJ showing me the video of this one dude standing on a fucking pole with a Jamaican flag while hell is happening.
Yeah, resilient.
And then the nigga was like, "Bomba cloud."
Yo, it was like some light. He was like, "Boom!" He just started screaming, and I'm dying. But at the same time, it's so serious because like he's making light of it, but all the other people dealing with
At the same time, it pissed me the fuck off.
Yes, I was gonna say it pissed me off.
Because I'm.
Did I talk to you? Were we talking about? I feel like we were talking about that like yesterday.
We briefly
right?
talked about it, but the thing I remember, I seen a video, right? And again, I'll start by saying it got better because I seen videos at some of the resorts down there. The Americans and people who were staying there, they started helping afterwards, and cleaning up the resort and everything. So that's really cool. However, someone did go viral because there was a woman who was complaining about and there was a few people who were complaining because they went to Jamaica for vacation and they were on these resorts. And either like the containers they was giving them for their food, like the food wasn't as good as it could have been, and they felt like they didn't even like put a lot of effort for stuff. They were talking about they want to get their money back and everything.
I was gonna bring that up because the question I had is, what is Jamaica's effect on Americans, right? Because
nigga, we have influence.
Because the reason why that's so annoying is because not only is it just in general, hey, dumbass, a fucking hurricane just hit this island, but also it's like. There is an actual conversation around the effect that Jamaica has had on America over the last how many years, right? With the popularization of just like the culture in general, and how radio silent a lot of people are. A lot of people that have co-opted that fucking same culture, those same the same beaches, the same all those things. You have a situation like JJ's talking about. You have a situation where this woman is genuinely popping off at these niggas for the service they're getting.
Nigga, go the fuck home.
What are we talking about?
You can't even because planes aren't taking off from the island that just got hit by a fucking Category 5 hurricane.
And so you're complaining about food.
The impact of Jamaica on America is that Jamaicans in American culture have historically been the funny side.
Yes.
And that's
throw the Jamaican in a fucking movie. Throw the Jamaican.
And that's why I said he made a lighthearted thing about the video of just screaming that funny shit. But other people had to deal with it, but the people in the comments couldn't see that because they viewed it as
they don't need help, man.
I'm about to say because
just having a fun time.
That's the image of Jamaicans constantly. So even when some serious shit happens, like I understand the laughing like to cope with it, but the thing is there's actual implications. Because I mean already people on Jamaica is already black, so you know that comes with all the probably not gonna treat it as much of a tragedy as if like fucking Norway got swept away in a horrific hurricane. Or we all
tragedy. Oh my god, we gotta help them. Now, mind you, to talk about we gotta help them. Remember, Trump administration fucking dismantled USAID, which is the shit that helps niggas when they have fucking natural disasters, food,
FEMA. I don't even know if FEMA.
I didn't even hear that nigga mention.
He hasn't. I don't even think. Yeah, I don't even know if he's mentioned this shit.
I think
I looked it up, and
some people in his administration were talking about. Oh my God! You want to know how they brought it up? Someone in his administration brought up the hurricane relief efforts because they were trying to say that that's the reason why they couldn't use the $5 bill for the food stamps.
Christ.
It's because they got to use it for
dumbass nigga in my comment section said that stupid ass
shit. Wait.
When I was talking, bro, it was somebody in my comments talking about you don't know what you're talking about because the backup the contingency funds for the SNAP benefits. The reason why they can't use it is because those funds are a part of FEMA.
The reason why they can't use it. The reason why they can't use it is because that person heard someone in Trump's administration say that, and then he believed them. They just got a federal judge just ordered Trump to distribute the SNAP.
Like, what are we talking about?
So
no,
shut the fuck up. But also the thing is, the thing about it though is because there's such a history of Jamaican people kind of being the butt of the joke, like in American culture. Yeah, we don't. You don't understand how genuinely tragic this shit could be, and B, I feel like there should be a lot more grief. There should be a lot more anger, and that anger should be used to pinpoint the cause of these problems. I seen a crazy stat that was like Jamaica is responsible for like 0.2% of the world's like emissions when it comes to like pollution, and they just got hit by the most powerful fucking hurricane. Like because I remember you started off by saying God sent it. ExxonMobil sent it. Yeah, brought to you by BP. Brought to you by by Standard Oil.
Those are things. Well, that's an entire conversation.
Fucking AI.
Brought to you by Elon Musk.
That's an entire conversation in itself, right? Because obviously, like I have my mama, Jesus fucking Christ. My mom's was flooding the group chat with the HAARP and shit.
And the weather manipulation
and shit. I'm like, it's in the chicken. She was flooding my shit with the weather manipulation. And I'm like, Mom, I'm like, okay. I'm like, the reality of the situation is this, bro.
You're right.
Sure, that's exactly what I said. I was like, sure. I was like, you are actually, I think I word for word said what you just, I'm about to pull this shit up. I'm about to pull it up. Because I swear to God, I word for word just said, I said, well, you're right.
So close.
In a sense.
Somebody's manipulating the weather.
This is what I said.
So close.
I said, so close. Because I said,
thank you for watching this long. If you haven't already, subscribe. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing? You think we just sitting here doing it for nothing?
You think you're gonna sit here and not
need
do
to
shit? Like
I know you're not subscribed. Click it.
Cool. My mom was talking about all the shit, and then my uncle was like, man-made, stop it, y'all. Good morning. And I was like Jesus. She said, Law, Matthew, you think it's a lie? I said, you're right in a sense. These storms are man-made, but not storms themselves. The planetary environment on Earth has spiraled out of control. Dude, who was I? Was I? Who was you? The nigga
Damn.
Oh my God.
Nigga, bro, out the vocabulary.
You know what it is? Niggas be trying to
lock in.
Nah, niggas be trying to sound so smart when they talking to their family and shit. Dumb niggas. Anyways, I was like, the planetary.
he calls himself the
the planetary.
I was like, the planetary environment on Earth is spiraled out of control due to humans' response to global warming. These private organizations would love for us to continue believing in weather manipulation because it's more profitable for them, blaming HARPs instead of companies like Exxon, who actually play a massive part in global warming and pay politicians to shoot down any form of regulation or policy. Damn, it's all a farce.
Damn,
nigga, I don't know what I feel like.
No. He locked in and gained a fucking bachelor's degree right there.
That nigga was feeling like Fred Hampton. You can't murder revolutionary. You can't murder revolutionary.
Hey, shout out my nigga Fred.
The thing about him is, bro, when it comes to his mom, it's a different level. It
makes me upset because it makes me genuinely upset.
I get it because you're trying to reason again. Because there's so many things happening on the planet, right? It's so easy there's despair everywhere. Mm-hmm. So people want immediate answers and immediate solutions, and that leads to niggas just believing goddamn anything.
Yeah. Any dumbass nigga on Facebook make a reel and then you send it in the group chat.
What's that thing in there? Right. Did y'all see that shadow? That caused the hurricane.
Bro, my mom sent me some shit from like a rocket launch and was like, that's the Antichrist. I'm like, the Antichrist is in the fucking office. You looking at that nigga.
Antichrist.
The Antichrist is Candace Owens, the story you be watching. You know, sometimes she's right. Yo, come on, my damn.
Can I talk about the DDG shit?
Come on.
Well, your mama, bro, that shit. I was in the room, right? I'm in the room. I hear this nigga screaming, no, I'm calling my mama right now. I'm like, wait, what happened? He was like, my mom just sent me a video of DDG.
Media literacy guy.
To stop smoking.
It was Daryl Grant. She was like, you need to stop smoking. Sent me a video of Daryl Granberry on Twitch talking about the shit. I said, first of all, you couldn't tell me what my Twitch channel name is, man. You don't even know what the fuck Twitch is. You want me? You
send him a competitor.
You send me a op. You send me a whole op.
So I was gonna say, I think to kind of
fuck
bring
is wrong? Nah. Bro, no, it's not even about my mom. No, the reality of it is it's misinformation.
Yes.
That even in Jamaica and the shit that's happening, it's misinformation.
I was gonna say, to bring it, that's the thing, is that like y'all need to also be revolutionaries in your family group chats.
Yeah.
The reason why I told y'all that I got dissuaded from conspiratorial thinking is exactly that reason there. Some of them, again, there's some historical shit that's afoot. You know, we know the trials and tribulations of the CIA.
And shit, yeah.
Of course, there's a lot of shit that's valid in that regard. But then niggas talk about the earth being flat, and then we gotta shut the fuck up. Because now what it is you're being manipulated by people who are trying to weaponize your suspicion that you have.
And the thing is,
these niggas are telling you about HARP and weather manipulation, when if we regulated a company, then we would have a chance to stop some of this shit.
That's why, even though it's funny as fuck, that response was so important, because that's just one aspect of it. It can always, if you don't correct that, it translates into different things, because you're easily manipulated. Yes. You don't do your due
That's why you start.
You gotta plant that seed. And the thing is, bro, it's a lot of people that get manipulated.
Weather manipulated.
Weather manipulated, messing with the mind. It's a lot of people.
It's in the pressure in the sky.
Through the knowledge. But yeah, it's a lot of people that get manipulated through social media. And I feel like there is the same people that have came to the conclusion that shit is false. It's a lot of people that dive down into that shit. They don't come out of it.
And here's another thing that leads into why this shit is so important and why that misinformation is so fucking detrimental is because another thing is, this is true, right, Mom? You're right, Mom. It is HAARP, right? Now you send that video and you go on about your day. Why? Because damn, if it's the government doing these weather manipulations, it ain't shit we can do about it. You know how many donation links there are? You know how many fucking organizations, grassroots organizations there are that are on the ground in Jamaica telling you XYZ, these are things we need to do. If global warming isn't the issue, if none of that's the problem, and the problem is the weather manipulation and it's the government, then these niggas are telling you the only way we can stop this shit, these hurricanes, the only way we can help Jamaica is not attacking what they doing now and giving them water. It's really attacking the establishment and the government and the HA. And then you sit there and keep your fucking money to yourself.
Exactly. And that's why that's so meaningless, because regardless of what it is, right? People are dying. You have the sources to help. You're just talking because you're comfortable because nothing's happening.
The reality of the situation is, in America, right, and even in my mom's case, niggas don't got a lot of money to just give out to people already. So, bro, niggas know how this shit works. In the real world,
niggas develop excuses to
you already use it. You're already developing excuses to why you can't give your money, to not give a fuck, to not pay attention. It's the AARP.
They give you an explanation, which is
Mm-hmm.
funny because the explanation never terminates anything.
Nope.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Nope.
Because it doesn't do anything.
Because if the Earth is flat, or if it's HARP, or if 9/11 was an inside job,
people are still dying, bro.
I'm about to say, that's a cool explanation, bro. Then what do you do? Because if I tell you that it's global warming, then I can tell you, okay, well then ExxonMobil and them need to stop shooting all this fucking pollution in the air. And how do we do that? Is we could go and make sure that lawmaker gets elected.
And then how do we do that?
Point A, point B, point
but
C,
if it's
point D.
HARP, what are you gonna do? You gonna fly up there and bomb it? You gonna take the controls yourself?
And
you want to become the supreme deity that control the weather? No, you just it's a thought terminating cliche.
We're waiting for the
which means you just shut up and you wait. You shut up and you wait. That's
waiting for them niggas to come in there running there with guns.
If you using shit like that with a tragedy like this, bro, it's a cop out. That's just your main excuse.
It's a cop out, and that's why it made me mad, is because I'm like you said, and I want us to list if we have some of the
I do. It's, I already got one that I donated to. Actually.
Yeah, but I was gonna say the thing that makes me mad about it is that our literacy around this topic in general, not just people, not just us, but people who aren't as in tune to politics, has been bastardized by these companies. And the reason why I say that is because those people should never have to go through something like that.
Yeah.
And one of the things that I really fuck with, like even about Zoran, is that he keeps talking about how like politicians keep acting as though they're spectators to like these crises.
Yeah.
No, there are things that we can and should be doing right now to ensure that like all this shit doesn't keep happening, to ensure that the weather doesn't keep getting better. But except for, we got niggas like Steven Crowder that'll tell you the planet not actually warming. It was cold yesterday, so we straight.
Can you believe?
And then these you look and these niggas are on the payroll.
90
We've been talking
degrees
about global
fucking
warming.
January.
We've been talking about global warming and these issues, bro. This is not new shit. These are not new concepts.
This is the
Weather
strongest
manipulation-
hurricane this late in the hurricane season.
Yes, yes.
The
Yeah.
end of fucking October.
This is stronger than Milton. Last year when they was talking about Milton, it's stronger than Milton. Niggas.
The Tampa Bay Rays still don't have a baseball stadium because of Hurricane Milton, by the way, to bring it home. The Tampa Bay Rays still haven't even gotten back to move back to Florida after that shit fucked up their stadium. And one even stronger just hit Jamaica.
And like you were saying, bro, this has been a thing.
I was gonna.
And
this
the
is not
economic
new.
shit in Jamaica is not as powerful as the U.S.
It's never
course.
been.
And so they are, yeah.
It's already been. It was already under a lot of strain,
So-
especially with the Trump.
So you remember when the Trump administration pulled out of the Paris Climate Accord like a few years ago?
Yeah.
One of the reasons why they were saying that they could do that is because they're like, China gets to keep building XYZ and we have to lead the world in green energy. That's not fair. But the reason why China got a little bit more years to keep building is because their industrial boom started in like the 70s.
Yeah, it was.
Ours are in like the 70s to 80s. Ours was like the 40s, 50s, 60s or whatever. So we were already much more
We
ahead
are
of them
much more
economically.
advanced.
So we have the money and the ability and the resources to be leading the entire world, not even just the Western hemisphere, the entire world in green technology, in reining in these fossil fuel and these big polluters and everything. It's the American government we're talking about. But we won't do it because the niggas who we supposed to be regulating run that government. That's the thing. We keep getting, like, we don't even get the full perspective on it. We're not even taught to look at global warming from a global scale. Like, there are things that every country should be doing, and some countries have more of the ability to do it than that. I wouldn't expect Jamaica to just go and start building a bunch of solar panels, because they probably don't have the bread to do that. But you know who can fucking do that, and you can stop ExxonMobil from doing some of the shit that they be doing? We can.
What does he do?
Because those hurricanes.
Dismantles fucking
I'm about to say. Because guess what country in this half of the globe is going to be the one producing a lot of the fossil fuels?
It's
Ding, 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 ding. Like,
it's
fuck.
fucked.
And because of that, people suffer because of that.
It's terrible. It genuinely is terrible. I've been trying to see, especially with everything that's happening, like even with like Snap and shit like that, I've been genuinely trying to see like what we can do, what I can do realistically, like just for you know what I'm saying, with the shit that we have.
And
I
here's
already
my hot
donated. What happened?
I was going to say, also, here's my hot take before you continue about donating. This is why we do need to do something, because it should not be up to you at home or some niggas who started a podcast a few days ago to save people. It should be, we talking about not even giving food to niggas right now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So in those times of massive failure, that's when we kind of have to turn to each other and be like, okay, what are we going to do? So yes, there are grassroots organizations that are doing stuff. We do not send money to the Red Cross.
Yeah, don't send money to the Red Cross. They be bullshitting.
Yep.
But yeah, I donated here. Let me pull it up. It's like, I'm gonna put it in anyway. It's like supportjamaica.gov or .org or something like that. I'll put it at the bottom of the screen.
I'm about to list off a couple of them. We got Walk Good Jamaica Relief Fund, Support Jamaica. Then we got American Friends of Jamaica, the AFJ. Then we got Direct Relief, Global Empowerment Mission, International Medical Corp, Food for the Poor Jamaica, and then Mercy Corps.
Yeah, and they're
you
decent.
can donate to any one of those.
The Support Jamaica one is decent too, because when I was donating to them, you could do like money, but then you could also do like you could vouch for doing like the beds, because they're gonna do a lot of beds.
The Jamaican government also does. Hopefully, I'll probably I'll probably send it through so we can link it in the description.
I'll put it. Well, yeah, no, I'll just put it on
the Jamaican government also has on their website where they have a bunch of stuff that they need right now. When it comes to like beds and blankets and food and all types of stuff. So yes, we'll leave all the resources.
Yeah,
if you can.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, because
support the motherland, please.
Especially because like there's shit happening here too. That's why I'm like, give it if you can. Like at the end of the day, if you're gonna give that shit to Snap, get that shit to Snap. If you're gonna get that shit to XYZ, get it. You know what I'm saying? Give it to
And if like you don't have everything, you're not the worst person, but at least take
don't
it
feel
serious,
bad.
then be on social media.
I was gonna say my ground rule is, because I believe that everybody, as much as people don't like the roles that people play, I do believe everyone has their role to play. And I'm a content creator, so I'll make content about it and I'll try to provide the education for y'all. But I think that the bar that I have for niggas out there is just stay educated on it. If all you can do is know exactly what's going on in the ground, then do that. And if you can give money, do that. If you can argue against some of these dumbass niggas, do that. It's just overall just showing support because there's an opportunity here to educate about the real shit because these niggas is.
I'm about to read
this life shit is real, bro.
Because I posted a video about the hurricane shit. And this nigga pissed me off. This bitch ass nigga pissed me off, bro. He said, so I posted a video basically describing this whole situation. This nigga took his time and said, he said, so you donate or you just trying to make us? Why don't you go help if you're so passionate about it?
I'm a firm believer. Right? I'm a firm believer in like donating and just playing your role, right? So I never tell a nigga to go donate, etc. Blah blah blah, right? But I think niggas like that are so fucking stupid.
They're
because
dumb as like, bro, I'm telling you about the situation and your reaction, your knee-jerk reaction is to, why are you so passionate?
One, you don't know my pocket. I mean, that's like I'm gonna post the link. I'm gonna post the link on my story today, and there might be a nigga be like, damn, you trying to get us to post it, and you don't know I already donated. You know what I mean?
And that's what we was saying with last episode of genuinely that some American shit to really just mistake it as weakness, and that's your response. When it's like an act of compassion.
I was gonna say, and this is also why charity will not save the world.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. This is why. This is why your first filter in your mind should be, okay, this needs to change, and whatever entities like that are powerful enough to do that, we need to see how we can get that to happen. Your second filter should be, okay, can I personally give some bread if I can afford it or whatever, and see if I can get some shit. All right, cool. If you care about the issue, go ahead and do that. When niggas essentialize it and be like, well, you know, I'm not giving. Are you giving? How much did you give? When did you give? That's not going to do
flying
shit.
Jets.
Exactly. You pressing
these niggas flying jets.
You pressing a nigga with Jamaican family.
I probably got less money in my account to your bitch ass.
You pressing a nigga with Jamaican family about whether or not he donated, how much you supposed to donate. How about you donate if you can and if you give a fuck. If you don't, get fucking educated. And if you don't want to do either two, shut the fuck up.
It's so pointless.
Jesus Christ. Niggas be having culture wars on the internet.
Billionaire on the earth.
Dick
don't
sucking.
even like be on his ass.
That person went and found the Tyler Perry coat with the $100,000. It was like, he deserved it. Yeah. Dick sucking. Please, big up Jamaica.
Big up Jamaica,
man. Big up Jamaica.
We're gonna put all the links.
And we hope that all y'all stay safe.
Yeah, please stay safe. Stay safe. Dead ass.
And we'll be paying attention to recovery because they'll be rebuilding for a long time now.
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yep.